I want to share with you an exciting screencasting tool that I think that you'll find is very engaging. It's been around for a while, but I have found it extremely useful, especially during the remote learning that we've all had to do here in the spring of 2020. So it's called Loom, and you would want to install the Chrome extension, much like you would for Screencastify, another really good one as well. And you would go to whatever screen that you want to record. I'm just going to go here to my blog and go ahead and click, and it will bring up this dashboard. Now you'll see right here, you can see my face down at the bottom. And you have some options for what you want to record. Now you can do the screen and cam, you can just do the screen only, or if you just wanted your webcam, you can do that. Now research has shown that students are much more engaged in videos where they can see their professor, instructor, or teacher. So this is a great tool to do that. Screencastify also does that as well. So when I'm working on this, I can choose to show my desktop or the current tab. I'm just going to do the current tab that you see right in front of you. And when I am ready, I can even move this. I can move my face around. I can change the size. This is kind of neat. I can adjust the size of my face. I'll just make it medium here. I don't want to make it too obnoxious. And then I can either hit start recording here, or I can hit start recording as well there. So now what will happen is I get a countdown just like you normally would with other tools, and I can move this around. So if I wanted to move it around, I could. Now there is a paid version of this that does offer like a drawing tool, which is kind of nice, but if you can only afford the free version right now, it's very useful because you can still interact and show things on your screen simply by using this tool. When you're completely finished, you would just hit this green icon here, and then it will automatically publish. So it automatically publishes right here to Loom's website. I like that it also takes the title of your web page and puts it as an automatic title, but you can change that as well. So I'm going to change mine sample 123. All right, so some things that you can do as well is you can invite other people to watch this video. That's probably the point of doing a screencast. So you can go ahead and with the link, you can either share it so that only people with the link can see your work, or if you wanted it public on the web, you could do that as well. I'm just going to keep it link sharing, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy this link. So if I wanted to share this via learning management system or something like Google Classroom or Schoology, I could do that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit copy link. Now let's show you what it looks like from the other end. So I'm just going to open up another Google account that I have, and I'm going to paste this link. And as you can see right here, I have this particular video. Now what I can do is I can go ahead and watch. And as I'm watching, I can go ahead and give a reaction, and I can put when I do give a reaction, it asks for my name. So I'll put my name down right here, and then I can go ahead and as I'm listening to this video, if I like this or I like that, I can go ahead and give those reactions along the way. And I think that that's really neat because it allows you to go through and interact with the video in different ways. So I can also leave comments and post those comments as well. So what does my teacher see? Well, when my teacher gets a notification right here that Matt reacted to sample 123, somebody watched it for the very first time. This was because I didn't have my name in there when I first started pressing play. When I started choosing the reactions, it does ask for my names. So this is actually very helpful. Now I can watch the video and I can see where students reacted to certain things. Actually, I might need to hit refresh in order for that to happen. Let me just do that. Yep, so I can see those reactions right then and there. It kind of pops up on my screen. I can see where students like things and where they might have not liked things as well. So it could be a great way of checking for student performance. So perhaps you're going through a screencast and you're saying, hey, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you understand it or don't understand it. And it allows you then to make adjustments as a teacher afterwards. So hopefully you enjoy this tool. It's free and easy to use. Just check out loom.com for more information.